Crazy to think that people were living in these structures 800 years ago. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, it's too beautiful of a day to not be out on the motorcycle, so I did sort of cheat and get the bike out of storage for a short little trip today down to Walnut Canyon National Monument. So rather than try and find some muddy dirt roads to tear up and get the bike all dirty again, I just thought taking the 12-mile drive down here to Walnut Canyon and exploring a really cool national monument was something I haven't done yet on the channel. We are at the top on the rim, and we're going to go check out the vista point just over here, and then we're going to go all the way down to the really cool section. So let's go check out the viewpoint. Oh man, you can see the people on the stairs over there. That would not be a fun descent. For sure. Here we go. Look at this. So cool. It's crazy to think that people were living in these structures 800 years ago. Families cooking meals, sitting around fires, telling stories. Just seems so hard to believe. Not a bad place to crash though. I mean, these are pretty sweet little dwellings. Oh, you can see the beautiful cross-bedded sandstone. One formation down from the limestone. I believe that's the Coconino Sandstone Formation. You can see the visitor center all the way up there. That's where I was standing earlier. Alright, well, we're on the last stretch here. We're just about to get back to the long staircase back to the top. Several hundred steps. Certainly take the wind out of you. Look at all the little overhanging dwellings over there as well. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, one down there. They're just everywhere. It's crazy to think how they even got into them from the top. You know, would have to climb down one of these gullies or scale it from below. It's remarkable. Beautiful contact between the Coconino sandstone and the Kaibab limestone above it. The other thing I find remarkable is that we are just a few miles down the road, but yet the trees, the ecosystem, everything about the ecology is different. Different trees, different shrubs, different vegetation, the whole 9 yards. It's just wild. Cactus. Look at that. Yucca plants or aloe or whatever they are. There's your prickly pears. It's just silly. All right, well, we're back at the start of the loop. It's time to get back up to there. You can see people partway up the climb. It's definitely a few hundred steps, so well, let's count them. Here we go. That's 50. All right, we're up to 182. 3, 4, 190, 210, 285 steps from the very bottom to the very top, back up to the visitor center. It was a temporary home until about 1250 CE, and that's when people began migrating away. And it is the ancestors of the Hopi. I'm sure if I go inside they'll be able to tell me what the leading theory is as to why they migrated away, but I believe a lot of it has to do with climate change at the time. Alright, well, as you guys all saw, that was a pretty wild place. Definitely worth a visit. It's just a really neat walk through history. Alright, well, I think on the way home here, I'm gonna try to go back a slightly different way. Gonna see if I can go back through some back roads here. We're gonna see. But if so, it'll be a nice little reroute through the woods. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. It's been quite a while since I've been to Walnut Canyon, and I don't know, it's just something so surreal about it. Alright, let's see if this back road is open. And if so, it'll give us a nice alternate route back home. Primitive road, that's okay. We like primitive roads. Right? Motorized travel off-road prohibited. We're not going to be off-road, we're going to be on-road. What do we have here? I think I might take advantage of this little reroute and then try to keep it off, away from the really bad stuff. Alright. The joys of taking the bike out in late winter. You still have to deal with all the fresh snow, melt, and mud. So, well, if the bike was clean, it's not anymore. I can tell you that. Alright, the road's starting to get a little bit more technical in here. I'm digging it. Oh yeah. Oof, yeah. It's not messing around. Well, that was fun. Wasn't expecting that today. I was just expecting that I'd be on paved roads all day, so it's a nice little surprise. Alright, we might even get a little bit more action in here. Spoiler for you all that I have to share some news. I do have bar risers on the bike now. and it's really made the standing position much more comfortable. So I'll detail that once I get back. But yeah, the bars are 3 centimeters higher now, and just standing here like this now feels so much more upright and natural, as opposed to kind of hunched over like I was before. So a real positive addition to the bike. Oh boy, we got a little bit of mess coming up here. Let's see if we can't keep her on 2 wheels. Oh yeah, some ice right in here. We don't want to slip out on the ice. All right, no problem. A little bumpy, but oh, I can't see. The glare is terrible. Okay, well, yeah, this road is definitely more primitive than I was expecting. But fun nonetheless. All right, so now that we're back, it's a good time to show you that I did get the new engine guard installed on the bike. As you can see here, this was a warranty replacement from GV, sent through Carpi Moto in Italy. And it was a real simple process. I just had to send photographs of the damage, and about a month later, this came in the mail. And I will say, my impressions are that based on how easy this replacement went on, I mean, literally I just took the 3 bolts out, put the new guard on, and put the 3 bolts back in. Everything lined up perfectly. So it really does lead me to believe that there was probably just some sort of manufacturing defect down here at this bolt that caused some sort of extra strain on the system, and it caused it to fracture right here by this weld. So as you can see, everything here is solid, and I don't expect that will happen again. I think it was a one-time thing based on just a weird manufacturing or weird weld on the part. So now the other thing that I mentioned on the ride is that I did put handlebar risers on the bike. So let me show you what those look like. As you can see here, they add about 3 centimeters of height to the handlebars. Now, I didn't initially think that I was going to need these, being that I'm not a particularly tall rider, but I can tell you that in the standing position, it's much more comfortable. Now, in the seating position, I can definitely tell that my arms, are a little bit more elevated, and so I'm not sure that that's something that I can fix, whether or not I just kind of roll the handlebars back a little bit. I did mark where they were on the old setup, and I put them at the same place, so maybe they do just need to be sort of rotated back just a tiny little bit to make them line up better. But historically, I felt like I was really hunched over, and now I feel like I'm actually standing upright in proper posture. All right, well, that's going to do it for me. I've already got the bike back under cover over there in preparation for the big snowstorm we're supposed to get this week. All I can say is that I'm just really delighted I got to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather, this sunshine, and even got to play a little bit on some dirt back roads that were surprisingly open. So all in all, a fantastic day, and I'm really glad that I got to explore Walnut Canyon again. I hope you all enjoyed that as well. So thanks so much, take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.